Welcome back to my YouTube channel Yash Paranspe, and you're learning C with Yash. So guys, in the last session we have completed the very first program of displaying hello world onto the screen, that is onto the console, onto the output screen. Alright, in which very slightly you got yourself introduced to the built-in function printf. Let's revise this function. So I already told you that the built-in function printf is dedicated, to the task of displaying something on the console, on the output screen. Alright, and what is the format to use it? What is the general syntax of using it? You're supposed to write printf, alright. After that, you're supposed to open the round bracket, close the round bracket. Further, the printf has to be terminated with a semicolon because it represents a statement. After all, it's a function call. Alright, and within the round brackets, you need to have the pair of double quotes, and whatever you write between these double quotes is technically termed as format string, and this format string is as it is displayed onto the console, provided it do not contain any escape sequence. I repeat, the format string is as it is displayed onto the console, provided it do not contains any escape sequence or any format specifier. Alright, so my question is, what will happen if the format string contains something called as escape sequence? What is going to happen out? So guys, this is the part of discussion today. So today what we exactly are going to do is we'll be understanding in great detail what is the meaning of escape sequence in C. What is escape sequence and how it has to be used as a part of format string, while using the function printf. So let's get started and let's move to the next topic, that is escape sequence. Alright, so here I go with it, escape sequence. Great. So understand what is escape sequence first. The question is over here, the question is, what is escape sequence? If someone will ask you what is escape sequence, even those who are comfortable with C to certain extent can try answering this question. What is escape sequence? So guys, escape sequence is nothing but it is purely a character constant. I repeat, escape sequence is nothing but it's purely a character constant. It's a character constant. Simple. This is what you need to tell. I repeat, escape sequence is purely a single character constant. It's a single character constant. This phrase is very important. Escape sequence is purely a single character constant. Now again coming back, what is basically a character constant? Can you tell me that? What is character constant? What is integer constant? What is, let's say, float constant? What is double constant? These all are nothing but these are data types provided by C. Very soon we are going to discuss it out, right? Data type and the importance of it. Right now, at least you should be in a position to understand integer constants. Right now, I just expect you to understand few examples of integer constants. So, examples of integer constants could be, let's say 10, 0, 34, 76, minus 55, 1024, let's say minus 77. Alright, let's say minus, let's say 897, something like that. These all are nothing but these are the examples of integer constants. These are examples of integer constants. All right. Now, what could be the example of character constant? Can you think over it? All right. So what could be the example of, let's say, character constant? What could be the example of character constant? So it includes, I repeat, it includes the characters from your machine character set. It includes all those characters from your machine character set, but a single character at a time, unique character that serves as an example of character constant. But a rule to be noted out: in C, character constant always is enclosed within a pair of single quote. So this is a note kind of thing for you, right? In C, and even in C++, even in case of Java, all right, in C, character constant always is enclosed within a pair of single quote. Within a pair of single quote. Character constant is always enclosed within a pair of single quote. So if you want to provide few examples of character constants, I repeat, if you want to provide some examples of character constants, then those characters from your machine character set should be enclosed inside the single quote. So for example, inside single quote, capital A. In single quote, let's say small a. In single quote, the digit 5. In single quote, let's say the % symbol. In single quote, let's say question mark. Of course, this is also character belonging to the, machine's character set. Further ahead, let's say in single quote, let's say dot. Let's say in single quote, a space, just a space. All right, just a space. So these are nothing but these are the examples of character constants. So now is the most important thing for you guys to understand. So what is basically an escape sequence? Escape sequence is purely a single character constant. Escape sequence is purely a single character constant. It can be a combination. It can be a combination of two or multiple symbols. This is very important. This is very important. This is what exactly I want you guys to understand. Although escape sequence is purely a single character constant, still it appears as a combination of two or multiple symbols. In which the first symbol is fixed, which is backslash. All right, the first symbol is always backslash. And after that you will have some particular symbol along with that backslash. And altogether that stuff is treated as escape sequence. We'll have a look at that. Nothing to worry about. We'll have a look at that. So it can be a combination of two or multiple symbols in which the first symbol is fixed, which is backslash. Now one more thing as a note kind of thing for you. It is built in. Alright, you cannot create your own escape sequences. It is built in. It is already provided by the language to you. You're just supposed to understand the meaning associated with the particular escape sequence, and that way you need to implement the escape sequence as a part in the format string whenever required. So the point to be noted is it is built in. It is built in with some corresponding meaning to it. It is built in with some corresponding meaning to it. All right, that's great. So can I have a look at few escape sequences which are provided by the language? Then we will go for the use of it as a part in the format string of printf. So can I have a list of few escape sequences? Of course, let's go with it. So a very common one, a very common one, most of you might know it, that is \n. \n. Again, I need to represent it in single quote. In single quote, \n. This represents new line. This represents new line. So understand once again, guys, escape sequence is purely a single character constant. It can be a combination of two. In this case, it's a combination of two symbols, but there are few escape sequences which are combination of multiple symbols, more than two. That also I'll be explaining it to you. So it can be a combination of two or multiple symbols, or multiple. What exactly I mean by multiple is more than two. This is what I mean by that, in which the first symbol is fixed \, which is \, and then you have some well-defined symbol. So can you observe it? \/ followed by n. It is predefined. It is well defined. The meaning of it is nothing but it is new line. It represents new line. Alright, so let's move with this. You have one more, like you have \a. It stands for alert. Then you have \b. It represents backspace. You have \f. It represents form feed. Then you have \\. It represents / itself. You have \double quote. You have \double quote. It is capable of representing a double quote. Then you have \single quote. This is also escape sequence. \single quote. \single quote. This is also escape sequence. The representation of it is single quote. All right. Then you have \v and \t. So yeah, in single quote, let me put \v. So \v represents vertical tab. All right. Then you have \t, and that is capable of representing horizontal tab. All right. You have \r. You have \r, and it represents the carriage written. It represents carriage written. You have \question mark as well. It is capable of representing a question mark. All right. So \n, \a, \b, \f, \/ double quote, \/ single quote, \v, \t, \r, \question mark. These are few escape sequences. All right. In all these cases, the escape sequence is combination of two characters. In all these cases, the escape sequence is the combination of two characters. So you can have the escape sequence wherein it is having multiple symbols, after that \. So after \, you can have multiple symbols. So \o, yeah. Also it has to be in single quote. So this is also one of the escape sequence. It represents octal number. And one more is in single quote \xhh. It represents hexadecimal number. So guys, these are few escape sequences which I have listed out with the meaning of it. All right. So now Now let's move to the program that we have completed in the last session, and let's try to use few of the escape sequences as a part of the format string, and let's try to understand the meaning of it. So yeah, how to go with it. Now, in the last session, for the very first time, you got yourself comfortable with the Visual Studio 2017 IDE, and you got yourself to know the way to create the program using the IDE. Now the program is already created. All right, we have the solution created. Inside the solution we have a by default project that was created, and that project itself is containing our source file. Yeah, so what is the procedure to open it? Now today I want to open that solution, so understand the way to open it, right? So here I go. So the complete data is organized out. It's in D drive. So in D drive I have a folder maintained out C by Yash Paranspe. Let me enter into that folder where I have everything organized. So in this, can you see this all C demos? All C demos. This is the name of the solution that I have given. This is the name of the solution that I have given when I was dealing with Visual Studio. Over there we gave this name. This is the solution. Alright, enter into that. Have a double click. Now inside that solution, can you find this all C demos? This is gonna be the project. This is the project. One step back. This is the solution. And inside this one, this is the project. So as you will be creating more and more projects, all those projects will appear over here in the form of folder, right? So you can enter into that folder and have a look at that. Over here you have your hello world src.c, which is your C source file. Can you see that? Hello world src.c. This is your source file, and you can observe the date and time and every details of it. So if you want, you can have a right click on it and you can actually open it with whatever editor that you want. So let's open it with Notepad and have a look at that. So can you see that this is our very first code that we have created? Hello world. This is the format string which is not containing any escape sequence right now. So we are gonna now study what happens when escape sequence stays a part of it. So yeah, I close it out. So come back. So yeah, what is this? This is your, what is this? This is your project, I think. Yeah, this is your project. And this one, come back. This is your solution. So solution and project. All right. So can you observe this? Can you observe this icon out? Can you observe this symbol out? All C demos, right? So this is what you need to open out. This is what you need to open out. So you are here, you are opening the solution. So have a double click on it. So here I have a double click on it. So Visual Studio 2017, and that the solution is opened out. So this is the appropriate way to open it. For the very first time, it may take some time. You need to be patient. All right. So this is what the code is. Great. So now guys, let me execute it once again for you. Here I execute it. Of course, the output of it is gonna be hello world. The output is gonna be hello world. That's great. Can you observe this? Hello world. Can you observe this? Hello world. Hello world is the output. This is as per the functioning of the built-in function printf. The built-in function printf is dedicated to the task of displaying some text onto the console. Alright, so the way to use the printf function is you need to write everything in small. The printf word has to be written in small. You need to open the round bracket. You need to close the round bracket, and between the round brackets you need to have the pair of double quotes, which is supposed to enclose whatever text you want to display on the console. Technically, the combination of text is termed as format string. Alright, and that format string is displayed as it is onto the console provided it do not contain any escape sequence or any format specifier. Now is the time to understand what happens when escape sequence is a part of it. That's great. And of course, the printf has to be terminated with a semicolon, because after all, this is an instruction to the computer. This is a statement, and in C, semicolon acts as the statement terminator. Alright, so this is a function call. Technically speaking, this is a function call. We'll have a look at that in a great detail. Now let's say I want the output in the term that hello should appear, and let's say hello comma should appear, and the word should be on the next line. So can I do something like this? Is this valid way of doing it? Oh, it's not allowing you. Can you see that? That's an error. Missing closing quote. Missing closing quote. Can you see this? Missing closing quote. Don't believe that this will execute and the output will be hello comma and on the next line word followed by this exclamatory mark. No, that is not gonna happen. This is the wrong way of putting the printf. So here if you'll compile it, no need to compile it actually, here itself you're having an error, but still if you compile it, that you can observe the errors out over here down. Build failed. Can you see this? Build failed. Just drag it up. So here you are having the error missing closing quote, because he's considering this as the format string and he's not able to find the closing and the bracket and the semicolon. This everything is missing, right? So this is wrong way of putting. So if you want something like that, then you are supposed to use the escape sequence, right? And for Newline, what is the escape sequence? It is \n. So what I'll do is I'll say hello comma, after that I'll say \n. So hello comma will be displayed as it is. I repeat, hello comma will be displayed as it is. After that this \n represents Newline. So \n won't be displayed on the console. \n won't be displayed on the console. Rather, a new line will be provided to you. The cursor will come onto the new line. That is the meaning of it. Followed by that, you have the word exclamatory mark being displayed out. So let me execute it. Can you see that? Hello comma as it is displayed, but because of this \n, the cursor came down. That is, the new line was provided to you, and then this word was displayed out. Is that clear? So this is what is the meaning of it. So for example, let's copy this and let's paste it one more time. Let us execute it. As it is. So see here, I'm executing it one more time. One more printf is provided and we are executing it. So yeah, is it executed? Do you have the output screen? Okay, that is here, right? So see here what is happening out. Just a sec. See here what is happening out. So this is what I want you to concentrate on. So hello world, everything was displayed. That is up till this point. All right. This is the cursor position, right? This is the cursor position. So when you say hello, that has to appear from the current cursor position. So you can see that world and hello being concatenated out. I repeat, this hello world is being displayed out, isn't it? This hello world is being displayed out. So hello comma, then a new line, then world. All right. After the exclamatory mark, this is where the cursor position is, right? This is where the cursor position is. Alright, just a sec. This is where the cursor position is after displaying it. So when you start putting in this term hello, comma, backslash and world, so there itself it will start appearing out. Means after that exclamatory mark over itself you will have hello, comma being printed out, and now this backslash n is working. Now this backslash n is working, due to which a new line is generated, and that you have the world being displayed out. Is that clear? So guys, so in case you want this hello world completely to appear on the next line, if you want the hello world completely to appear on the next line, you can provide the escape sequences. So here I have backslash n, again backslash n. So here 2 new lines will be provided to me, right? So 2 blank lines will be provided to me. So here I execute it and have a look at that. Can you see that? After the first hello world, actually 2 lines are given to you. 2 blank lines were given to you, right? A spacing was provided, and then you have the hello world being displayed out, right? So this is backslash n. Let's move ahead. So for example, let's go with something else. Let's say printf, and let's say hello, and let's provide backslash b, and let's say world. Oh, that's great. So what is gonna happen? Do you want me to provide a space over here? Let me provide it, and let me have a semicolon to it. So over here what is gonna happen is hello will be displayed as it is. So for example, here I go with hello. This hello will be displayed as it is on the output screen. Alright, backslash b represents backspace. Backslash b represents backspace. So this O has to go off. It is erased out. Then again you have a space. So space will be provided, and then this world will be provided. So the output will be hell world. So for this printf the output will be hell world. But again, if you want to look at it properly, separated by a space, I would suggest you to have a backslash n at the start, so that a new line is given to you, and then this all stuff will appear as a part of it. So let me execute it. That's great. So can you see that on the next line, on the new line, hell world is provided to you. Hell world is provided. A new line, on new line, hell world is provided. This is the effect of backslash b. Now let's move ahead. Let's say printf, let's say for example, let's say my YouTube channel is Yash Paranspe. This is the name of my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Yash Paranspe. Alright, let's have few slash n's at the start. Now if I'll display it as it is, if I'll execute it as it is, this is gonna be the output. My YouTube channel is, let's say, Yash Paranspe. This is what is gonna be the output, isn't it? Plain output as it is. Now for example, let's say I want this Yash Paranspe to be enclosed in double quotes. This Yash Paranspe, I want it to enclose in double quotes. Right now let me execute it. See what happens. Right now it will appear as it is. My YouTube channel is Yash Paranspe, isn't it? I don't want that. This Yash Paranspe should have enclosing of double quotes to it. So yeah, if you want that, you need to use the escape sequence backslash double quote. Backslash double quote will actually provide a double quote to you. So here it will be provided. Let me execute it as it is. Let me execute it as it is. Alright, see, just before capital Y you will have the double quote being provided. Now you also want it after the surname out, right? Yash Paranspe. So after E again you need to have backslash double quote. So this is the escape sequence and this is the escape sequence. So have a look at the output. Now the name of the YouTube channel has to appear enclosed in double quotes. Is that clear? That's great. Let's go for tab. Now it's very simple. Very simple. So shall I copy this as it is? I'll be copying it and I'll be pasting it. Let's remove this double quotes. All right. So in tabs you have two tabs available out. One is horizontal tab and one is vertical tab. Horizontal tab and vertical tab. So backslash V represents vertical tab. The escape sequence backslash V in single quote backslash V, the character constant. So it represents vertical tab and backslash T represents horizontal tab. So let me go for it. So after this yash, let me use, let's say, backslash T. So it is gonna give you a horizontal tab. It will give you a horizontal tab. So have a look at that. So can you see that my YouTube channel is Yash followed by a tab is given and after that you have the Pranspe. So tab ideally comprises of 8 spaces. Means the standard definition of tab is nothing but tab ideally comprises of 8 spaces, but it is completely dependent on your system setting. Now very important note kind of thing for you guys. See, we are learning the C which is certified by ANSI and which is absolutely updated with the C18 standard, which is the latest one in the market. That is what is my responsibilities, right? But this IDE also plays a very important role in integration with the standardization out. Means something may differ with respect to the IDE. Something may change with respect to the IDE, but you need to, learn it as per the standard which is defined by Dennis Ritchie. Just as an example of it, this backslash V is one of the escape sequence, right? So let me copy the stuff and let me paste it over here. Now instead of backslash T, I'll use backslash V, right? Backslash V represents what? Tell me. A vertical tab. Backslash V represents a vertical tab. So what is the meaning of this vertical tab, right? So like this way you had it in the horizontal way, right? And this has to be vertical, but few IDEs do not support this backslash V. So that is the problem with the IDE. Still, as per the standard, you need to understand the backslash V stands for vertical tab itself. Nothing to confuse in that. All right, so let's have a look at this, whether it works on Visual Studio 17 or not. Let's have that is what I wanted to tell you. So my YouTube channel is Yash, and this something weird is displayed out, isn't it? Ideally after that H, vertical tab was expected, but they didn't have it. So these are few problems with some of the IDEs. So just you need to move with it, right? So nothing to worry about. So this is what you need to remember. Let's move with some more. So let's move with, let's say, printf. For example, let's say mango followed by backslash R and let's say M. That's great. So now see, what is this? Backslash R is the escape sequence that I have used, and backslash R stands for carriage return. I'll explain you the meaning of it, nothing to worry about. Backslash R, carriage return. Now what is the meaning of it? The meaning is, see, let's have slash n's over here, 2 slash n's, so that it appears on the new line. Okay. So considering this particular point, mango, mango, as it is will be displayed onto the console. mango, mango, as it is displayed onto the console. So after displaying this, after displaying the O, I repeat, after displaying the O, the cursor position has to be over here, right? This star which I have represented it. Here the cursor should blink after O, right? Alright? Yeah. So in normal case, this is the cursor position. For example, I don't have it. Let's consider this. I don't have this, right? So mango, mango, mango has to be displayed. Mango has to be displayed, and after O, the cursor has to blink. Right now it's blinking. You can observe that. After O, the cursor has to be blinking out. So \R stands for carriage return. Carriage return means the cursor which is blinking or which is positioning after O, that cursor you are requesting the cursor to come at the beginning position on the same line without erasing the data. So mango followed by \R will display mango. It will display mango, but the cursor will be blinking below that M. That is the cursor position. That is the cursor position. Just the cursor is brought behind without erasing this data. Don't think that this O, G, N, A, M, this will go. No, not erasing. Just the cursor is coming back. Just the cursor is coming back and it is pointing below M. That is the meaning of this \R, carriage return. But now, after returning the carriage, if you will type something, for example, let's say M capital A. Example M capital A. Now what is going to happen? Now the data will be overridden. This M will be erased by small m, and this A will go, and here you will have capital A, and ideally the cursor position is supposed to be below N. The cursor has to blink below N as per the rules led. So yeah, let's execute it and see what is this. I execute it. Yeah. Can you see this? M, A. Now this is actually the Visual Studio that we are using, so the complete status and all is shown out, the termination is shown out, and here you have the cursor being blinking out, right? So that is fine. It's because of the ID that you are using, but this is supposed to be the cursor position blinking out when the code was executed or when the printf is executed out. After execution of the printf, you can consider this as the cursor position. This is complete termination of your application. So hope you got this. Let's move with few more. So \A is one of it. So that actually is not possible for you to understand. You can try this out. So let's go for hello world. So here I go, and instead of this \B, I'll go for \A. Now \A represents alarm, alert. Means what? This hello will be displayed, and because of this \A, a beep will be generated from my machine. So hello will be printed, and after that a beep, small beep will be generated. Then this space and world will be displayed. So with respect to the output, guys, you won't have anything to look at. You just need to figure out a very small beep coming out from your system. So I execute it. Yeah, that beep was heard, right? So this is where the hello world is displayed and a beep was given to you, right? So this is \A. Let's go for one more, last one, and then further stuff you can try it on your own. So now let's say let's go with the initial one. This is what I discussed out, right? This is what I discussed out. I just copy it and I paste it out. Okay, so what is going to happen? See, hello comma, and this \n will generate a new line, right? But this backslash n will generate a new line. Yeah, have a look at that. Hello, a new line is generated and world. Hello, a new line is generated and then world. Now guys, what if I want to print backslash n itself on the console? What if I want to print backslash n itself on the console? What to do? So for printing backslash explicitly, you need to use backslash as the escape sequence. Backslash as the escape sequence. This is what you will be using. Backslash represents a single backslash. So as a result of which, what will happen, hello comma space will be displayed out. So here I go with it. Hello comma, a space will be given, backslash. Isn't it an escape sequence? Yes, it is. So as a result of which, a single backslash will be given to you, and then you have world being displayed as per this format string, isn't it? So if you want backslash n to be displayed out, so after the backslash, just put a n, and if you want, you can go with a space as well. So as a result of which, what will happen, this backslash will give you a single backslash, and after that, this is the ordinary format string which will be displayed as it is after the backslash. So I just copy it. I've just copied it, Control C, and after the backslash I'll be pasting it, Control V. So this is gonna be the output. Nothing to confuse in this. So now in this, there could be a confusion from your end. This is what I have written out, right? So some of you might have a question, sir, whether to consider backslash as the escape sequence over here, or whether to consider this backslash n as the escape sequence over here, isn't it? No. So the answer is very simple. You need to read it left to right. You need to read it from left to right. So while reading it from left to right, over here itself backslash was encountered. So yeah, there is a chance of escape sequence. So move ahead. What is it? That's great. Backslash is found. So backslash, is it representing some escape sequence? Is it representing? Yes, it is. So finalize it out. Let that escape sequence act out, right? So this is what will be considered, and this n is the normal format, part of the normal format string. So this is how it will be displayed out. So just I execute it. So can you see that backslash n is being displayed out, right? So this is what is the meaning of escape sequence, guys. It will take too long to go with all of those. So you can just try it out once from your end. You can go with multiple, tryouts, enjoy it out. And yeah, something about this. This is right now not in scope, but yeah, it's my word. We are gonna discuss this out. I do have my flow with me. Complete C, we are gonna learn right from scratch to the end, all advanced topic to the crust of it. So at appropriate time, I'll be telling you about these escape sequences as well. All right. So the thing to be noted is escape sequence is purely a single character constant. It is combination of two or multiple symbols, out of which the first one is fixed, that is backslash. All right. And the thing is, when a format string of printf contains some escape sequence, at that time it's not displayed as it is on the console, but some effect is provided accordingly. Did you got my point? So did you had a proof over here? What did I told you about printf? Tell me, what did I told you about printf? So whatever you specify between the double quotes, as it is displayed on the console, provided it do not contain any escape sequence, isn't it? So isn't it true? Escape sequence is not displayed on the console as it is. So you got to know what happens when escape sequence is a part of the format string. And I think you completely understood the meaning of escape sequence and all those things, right? So this is what we have in this particular session, right? Now, this is also the most important thing that I have used out over here. This is something called as comment. This is something called as comment. It do not have any effect on the process of execution. So in the next session, I'll be talking a lot on comment. I'll be explaining you a bit about the execution environment, and that is what we are gonna study out, right? So I hope you enjoyed out the session. In case you find it wise, then you can like my video. You can have the appropriate comments. The suggestions are always welcomed. And yes, always as well, I'll be requesting you to subscribe my YouTube channel Yash Paranspe, and over there you can observe the bell icon. You can have a click on it for all the latest updates as well. The complete playlist of C will be provided to you, which will cover each and every topic in a great detail. Just you need to have the patience and follow it out. The most important thing is please follow the sequence right from the start video to the end video. Each and everything is important, and a lot of stuffs are covered out in the sense out, right? So thank you so much. That's it in this session. See you soon with the next updated stuff out, right?